Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Icon Edit, the show where we are becoming unbelievably gorgeous and disgustingly overeducated. My name is Monet, fellow icon in training and host of the show. So I do all the research, share everything I'm learning with you guys, and you share anything and everything you know on the subject back with me, and we all grow hotter and more educated together. Right? I'm filming out of my closet today. I'm still too insecure to even record in my room. I feel safer in here. So that is why my camera quality is probably not what it usually is. My lighting quality is not what it usually is. And I'm a little awkward and whispering basically the whole time because just a little bit of an awkward setup. But the only way I can get this episode in today is through the situation. So action over perfection, as I always like to say, right? My book of the week is Ikigai. This is an amazing book that basically gets into the blue regions of the world, which are regions where people live longer, the life expectancy is higher, and they're actually healthier throughout their life. So at 90 years old, they're still out tilling the fields and dancing with their friends. So it just kind of gets into the patterns of all these people, not only like longevity, but also how to live a fulfilling life, because that tends to go hand in hand with life expectancy. Interesting enough, the more fulfilled you are with your life, the longer that they find you live. So kind of beautiful, kind of amazing. Highly recommend. You guys need to check it out. So let's get into our subject of the day. I got back from vacation about a week ago, and my face has been so puffy. It's a little better now because of what I'm getting into today. But I got back, I was breaking out. I was so puffy, like you couldn't even see my cheekbones, which are like, not to brag, but like my favorite part of my face. And so I created a 7-day face card rehab plan, essentially, to get my face glowy, acne-free, and snatch as hell in 7 days. Let's see if it's possible. Okay, this is my 7-day challenge for you, for me, and we're going to keep each other accountable. Here we go. For the next 7 days, we are resetting our skin, our face, from a cellular level. This means clearer skin, less puffiness, and more structure, more yourself, I guess. Like, I feel like I already look a little bit more like myself, where I did not when I first got back from vacation. So, rule number 1, this one is very, very important for this. You have to do a lymphatic drainage massage, gua sha, whatever, every single day. Ideally twice a day. I'm doing twice a day right now. I'm talking face massage, gua sha. It could even be like a lymphatic drainage exercise, which I'm going to link in the description below. It's just like a 10-minute exercise to drain everything out quickly. The lymphatic system, let me just give a quick scientific explanation of what she is. Let's view our body as an airport. And everybody's trying to get to the same place, right? There's always the same goal, but there's security in the way. Your blood is like the fast boarding. They just have to go through security, take off all their shoes or whatever we do nowadays, walk through the metal detector, and they're on their way. No stops, no anything. They just keep going. Lymphatic system is like that security line off to the side where people sometimes have to go to be pat down, to have their bag looked through, to just go through a little bit extra checking. Your lymphatic system is like that extra checking. It takes liquids that I guess don't pass inspection to get into the bloodstream, and it goes through your entire lymphatic system through a bunch of checkpoints to make sure it can be let back into the bloodstream before it's let back in. So it's literally like the toxins, the gross stuff that your blood's like, we don't want that with us. Check it off before it joins the party, essentially. Let me get back to my notes. Your lymphatic system does not have a pump the way your heart does. So you need to drain it. If you're not moving it, then it is just sitting there, and that causes puffiness. That causes infection sometimes, inflammation, and that heavy face look that I just absolutely hate. So when you stimulate your lymphatic drainage system, you move the excess liquid, reduce inflammation, and just sharpen your overall facial structure. On my TikTok, I'm going to post a video of my personal gua sha routine. You also don't need a gua sha, just by the way. Your hands work great. And if you do get a gua sha, absolutely do not get a jade one or a stone one, because those are porous. They get filled with bacteria, and also they break all the time. I broke like 5 of those. Avoid those. Get the stainless steel, or literally just use your fingers. It works great. So after 7 days of doing this, you will see less puffiness, more definition, and your face just looks effortlessly snatched. Rule number 2, no alcohol. No alcohol in these 7 days. Cut it out. Not a single drop, not a single drink. Alcohol dehydrates your cells, inflames your body, disrupts your sleep, And your skin repairs itself when it's in that deep sleep. So if you're not getting that, you are missing out on your skin repair. There's a reason it's called beauty sleep. It is so essential, guys. And when your sleep is bad, it directly leads to bad skin, also inability to recover muscle, an inability to develop your brain. Just so many reasons why you should cut alcohol out and prioritize your sleep. After 7 days of cutting out alcohol, you will notice brighter eyes, smoother skin, less redness, and less bloating overall and puffiness. Rule number 3, no refined sugar. Sugar is another just absolute enemy to your glow up journey. Sugar directly means inflammation. It also spikes your blood sugar, which causes glycation or glycation. I can't remember how it's pronounced. I've talked about it in my Eat Your Skincare episode though. And glycation is basically sugar binding to your collagen, weakening it. So it literally causes premature aging. It also causes your skin to break out easier and increases oil production, which leads to clogged pores. So if you cut out sugar for 7 days, you will notice less breakouts, smoother texture, and a more even skin tone. Rule number 4, no processed foods. Kind of goes hand in hand with no sugar, but I just wanted to make this a specific rule. Don't touch it if it is in a box or a bag. And I think you know what I mean. Basically anything within the store, you want to stay on the perimeter of your grocery store. So in the refrigerated areas and the produce areas and the dairy areas, anything within where it looks like it can sit on a shelf for 3 years, it's not your business. You have no business touching that. And that's because these are filled with sodium, chock full, and that leads to water retention, which, hello, puffiness. It also always comes with inflammatory oils and obesogens. If you don't know what obesogens are, I think I mentioned it in my Eat Your Skincare, but basically your body doesn't know what it is. So instead of letting it touch your inner organs, because it does not want unknown substances touching your very important vital organs, it stores it as fat. And that fat is very, very difficult to lose. You gain weight from eating a bunch of avocados, you can use that energy so easily for fuel. It's not going to want to use the energy from a bunch of corn syrup oil or whatever to fuel your body. It's going to want to keep it there where it knows it's safe. And also your body's treating this as a threat, which causes internal stress, and any internal stress does reflect on your skin. So just bad all around. Rule 5 is daily movement. I don't expect anything crazy here, just at least a 20-minute walk. Who doesn't want to go on a 20-minute walk? Throw in a book, throw in a podcast, throw in my YouTube channel and just listen to it. Movement equals circulation, and circulation delivers oxygen, nutrients, and collagen supporting compounds to your skin cells. It also helps regulate hormones, which directly impacts acne. And it also helps with lymphatic drainage, which I mentioned earlier. If you're not moving it throughout your body, it doesn't really do much good to just move it out of your face, right? So make sure we are moving our entire body. After 7 days, you will notice a natural glow, better skin tone, and healthier color to your face. Rule number 6. It's brought up a lot, but 3 liters of water every single day and track it. Don't just say, I had about 3 waters. No, track 3 liters of water because I promise it'll make a difference. Let me just read from my notes. Obviously, your skin is made of cells, and cells need water to function. When you're dehydrated, your skin will look dull. Your fine lines are far more visible, and toxins are never cleared out efficiently. Same thing, going back to your lymphatic drainage. If you're not drinking, it is not circling through. So drink as much water as possible to filter out those toxins and to literally fill your fine lines. I noticed when I got back from my vacation, I went to Key West, so I was drinking all the time and it dehydrated me, and I was out in the sun, and so I just noticed I looked 5 years older than I usually do. As soon as I started drinking water again, it made all the difference in the world already. So if you drink 3 liters of water every day, I promise you will notice a difference. You will notice glowier skin, plumper skin, and that glass look that we're all looking for. And rule number 7, this seems obvious, but really focus on skincare twice a day and just keep it consistent. Morning focused on protection, night focused on repair. And that is all for me for the challenge. Obviously, this only goes for 7 days. So 7 days, really lock in, figure out where it fits in your life, where it fits in your systems, how to habit stack them. After the 7 days, it will feel effortless. And I want you to notice how different you look after just 1 week of really focusing on your face, your skin, your lymphatic drainage, and cutting out those necessary ugly foods from your life. As I said, I will be doing the challenge. I've actually already started, and I already noticed a difference. And I will be posting every single day for the 7 days, the Snatch Face Rehab challenge. And that is all for me today. Please go check out my personal Instagram, Monet_Cluff, and TikTok. That's where I'm going to be doing my challenge updates. I will be doing it on shorts here, but let's build my community in TikTok. I don't really read the comments as much on YouTube. Stay disciplined, stay sexy, stay motivated, and have the most amazing day, you beautiful people.